Did you ever realize that you are your business card? Because there's no second chance at a first impression. Today we're going to look at fashions for the workplace. I'm Daniel M. This is Front Row. Hi guys, it's so important on how you look in the workplace, and so many people do fail at that. You're marketing yourself. Today's guest is going to help me talk about marketing. No better person than the expert at marketing and owner of Blue Chip Marketing, Karin. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having me today, and what a great introduction.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? I think it's important how people are introduced and how they look when you meet them. Don't you agree? I mean,
I agree entirely.
And people forget that they are their business card before you. I mean, a business card is very important, but how you look when you meet a person is really key. I mean, do you find that? I mean, you're out a lot. You talk to a lot of people in business. How do you see people when they're marketing themselves?
How do I see people? Sometimes I think that they could come off abrupt or maybe abrasive. I also feel I have a little bit of a pet peeve when you're speaking to an intern and they say, I'm an intern. I tell all of our interns to not describe themselves immediately as an intern. It's not necessary. I think who you're speaking to right away all of a sudden judges you.
Right.
When you say I'm an intern, then all of a sudden you're not really on the level to speak business. Meanwhile, our interns know a hell of a lot more about marketing than most people do.
Right.
That's what they're doing every day, and they're in the trenches, and they're learning the best and the most updated technology, the most updated marketing tips and trends, and they're doing it every single day. So I don't want them to tell somebody that they meet right away that they're an intern. And when I'm teaching about branding or kind of like networking or judging a book by its cover,
Sure.
I tell people right away, don't come off abrasive. Look people in the eye. I discuss handshake. I discuss what they're wearing, appearance.
Right. It's also important. I mean, you're absolutely right. Don't let them prejudge. Don't let them be predisposed on what you can or can't offer them. Especially now with, I mean, I talk to a lot of young people, and they are so much sharper than what's happening in the marketplace right now.
Yeah.
That I think it's kind of foolish. Age isn't always wisdom.
Right.
Especially in
It's
an
not.
ever-changing marketplace with
Sure.
social media and television and internet. I mean, it's constantly changing. Unfortunately, I think what happens also is that people forget that how you look is just as important.
Agree.
You know, and I personally, I see so many fails out of comfort. And I did a couple of slides as to what we are, we could talk about too. But I mean, I see all the time how people dress a certain way and they behave a certain way. Before they even put that business card out there, they've already failed.
Right.
And it's crazy.
And you know what's kind of cool is if you make a good presentation, you don't even need a business card. Let me tell you, they will find you.
Yes.
They will find you. Many times I don't even have something on me, but they'll find me through a website or through social media, and they're connecting with me instantaneously because they've set an impression. So that's such a great feeling.
It's a great point. I was recently at an event at a book signing, and I had run out of business cards when I met the author, and we started talking and we really connected.
Right.
And he said to me, give me your card, I'm going to send you some information. I felt terrible, I didn't have my card with me, and he gave me his card and he said, email me right now and send me your information.
Right.
So, and the next day he was on it and took care of it, so I didn't feel so bad. But
you set an impression.
I guess I did.
You did.
It helped that we were in a clothing store and I was helping him look at clothing while we were there doing this. He was
You
doing this
bonded.
book signing. So we did bond a little bit, yes. But
great.
I think those impressions are really, really key. We're going to look at some slides, and I want your opinion on what works and what doesn't work.
So we're talking fashion, because sometimes I think that, again, handshake, eye contact, smiling, that all sets an impression too.
I think all of that really is really, really important, but the very first thing they see when you walk up to them is how you carry yourself and how you look.
Very true.
And I think when you say look them in the eye and don't be abrasive, I think when you look really great and you're and you carry yourself with poise, but you're not obnoxious, or I think people, you draw them in, they want to know more about you.
They definitely do. Smiling, I think, is really key.
Oh, so key.
It's a comfort. Smile.
We're going to look at these right after the break. We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, I'm Lydia Shepanuski.
And I'm Bradley Siegel.
And we are here to talk about The Law. Now, The Law is a brand new web TV show that will be brought to you by the New York Boutique Lawyers Networking Group, and it will be seen only on the Daily Blue.
Each time you tune in, you're going to get an opportunity to learn from some of the most knowledgeable legal professionals and others about topics that affect you every day.
And we're going to be bringing you that information in a very approachable, yet a little edgy, and very informative and fun kind of way.
You're going to, at the same time, you're going to take away information that's going to be meaningful and helpful in your daily lives.
So check us out on the Daily Blue, and for more information, just stay tuned right after this promo, and you'll see how you can get in touch with us.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay, we're back. Let's take a look at some office, what I think are do's and don'ts. You
Okay,
ready?
can't
All
wait.
right, so let's see. So this is kind of my don't page.
Okay.
You know, the first thing that I see is like Casual Friday. I mean, what do you think about that? I mean, that to me is kind of...
Yeah, it's a bit sloppy. I can see what you mean by that. I would be careful with the woman's dress because I think it's a little low.
Yes,
I'd be concerned
and a little
about
short.
that. It's very short, definitely.
That was the one thing. I mean, I thought it was a beautiful dress. It's a beautiful bag. It's a beautiful belt.
Right.
But I don't think it's really appropriate for work.
It depends where you work also.
Yes.
Because if that's the designer that you work for,
Well, of course.
you're wearing that.
Of course, yes. Well, hopefully that's not the designer that he works for. Because
Right.
nothing fits. He's wearing pleats. Okay, the 70s called. They want those back. He's got his phone on his belt.
Yes.
You know, his whole day's worth of food, the T-shirt, the collar, the shirt, nothing there works. Even the shoes are hard.
Now, I hate to say this, Daniel M., but
Yes.
don't you think that many guys around us look like this, right?
You know, I wouldn't have a company or any success at all if they didn't look like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that,
Built the
yes.
company around it.
They do, and it's tragic because they see that in their closet and they throw it on. They're comfortable. It's their you know, B or C side of their closet,
Right.
and that's it.
But I think when you compare it probably to your dues that are coming up, I
Right.
think then you can really see the difference.
Absolutely. I
And
mean,
it's
I
a
see
wow.
a lot of this, and I even have a
Yeah.
casual in here, of what I think is super casual, but still appropriate for the office or business.
Right.
Let's take a look at those. Okay, so we went to men first.
Okay.
Summer, you know, light colors. I feel that this is a great look. It's a great business look, but yet I still feel that this is casual. He has no socks. It's a light colored suit.
Right.
You know, unless you're selling yachts in the Bahamas, this is casual, but still appropriate for the workplace, don't you think?
It's very appropriate, but I don't think all guys can pull it off.
Correct.
So let's be careful.
Correct.
That
Yes.
Not everyone can
I
pull that
mean,
look,
I'm
but I
five-
love it.
I'm 5'9" and 215, so I look like the good humor man in that outfit. But on someone who's, let's say, 5'11" or so and a little slender, I mean, I think that's good.
It's a great look, right.
Still casual, open collar, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit too much scruff, but a really, really nice suit, well manicured, well groomed. This to me is still casual office. There's no tie, even though it is a suit.
Yeah, I love the throw on a jacket with a nice shirt, nice button-down shirt. It is open, very open, and showing a lot of scruff. So I think again depends on the workplace or the meeting that you're going to.
Sure. I think that, you know, what a lot of guys do with casual, sometimes they think that they've put on a sport jacket
Right.
and they're good. And I really think sport jackets are for evening or weekend. I mean, it's
Yeah,
you can
true.
put on a suit. If you're going to put on a sport jacket like I have on today,
Right.
put on a tie.
Right. I agree. And again, it depends on, you know, each guy, because some guys can't wear that open neck. It's just a no-no. They don't have the neck for it, so just don't do it.
Well, tip to guys, okay, if the whole jungle is exploding out of your shirt, wear a tie. It doesn't work, right?
But that last look,
That's
that
a
is
meeting.
I just love
That's
it.
a meeting. It's still, to me, it's still fun and playful with the light tie, but it's a three-piece suit. He's
Yeah.
got the accents. His
Yeah.
shoes are actually gray, which kind of
yeah,
goes
look
with the
at
gray
that.
silver with the shirt. So it's a little playful, but it is very businessy.
I love
like.
it.
See that? I would want his business card. This guy is these guys are stylish. I want to know what they do for
What
a
do they
living.
do?
I don't know. They're not me. I'm a little disappointed in that, but let's see.
But those guys are coming to you.
I would hope, or
That's
just
how you're
or
addressing
just
them.
visited me.
I love all of these.
Okay,
Wow.
so you know, I think that a business suit for a woman, for a really important meeting or whatever, has a skirt.
Yeah.
I think that they're a business, and I'm going to show a business suit with a pant, but this is a powerful woman that is, I mean, do you agree her blouse is not
Just
too low
beautiful.
cut, but it's
Yes.
feminine.
Yes, it is.
She's clearly a woman, but she's clearly professionally dressed.
Yes, I love a skirt or dress every day.
It's-
I mean, that's just me, but I think, again, a pantsuit can be worn really, really well, or skirts, even in summer.
Right.
It can look beautiful, but I think, again, it depends on the person. This, to me, is just all beautiful.
Yeah,
Classy,
they're all
elegant.
great. They're all great for the office, and
Yeah.
for casual for the office, you know, here's a pantsuit,
Right.
so to speak. And I
Right.
still think that this is very,
Absolutely.
very professional. And here's my guy for Casual Friday with a little cardigan. He's got, like a chino on, but he's got a tie. So he's dressed it down and he's dressed it up.
Right.
So I think the whole point that we both want to make with when you market yourself,
Mhm.
it is how you look. That is your business card.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but
Yes.
let's just face it, we are humans, and we judge a book by its cover. When you walk in the room, what kind of impression do you want to set?
Yeah.
So I think the style is really, it is important.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be wearing a Rolex. You could be wearing a Timex, but if you're wearing that great suit or that great outfit and you look great, it's stylish and you draw people in.
Right.
And then all that other stuff really comes into play. Now, you're going to make that handshake. You're going to make that connection. You're going to speak eloquently and hopefully you're going to market yourself well.
That's a whole other show. Let's get to that.
we're going to do that too. Well, I want to
Yeah.
thank you so much. We had so much stuff to go over, and we really should do this as far as like how to really truly market yourself
Definitely.
verbally for
Absolutely.
people. And for anybody out there that really wants to know more about how to really market yourself, Blue Chip Marketing is really, to me, rules, and you are brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For everything that you do for everybody out there.
Thank you.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in today. For Front Row, I'm Daniel M. And remember, life's too short to view from a distance.